I'm back. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to do another part 2. A call came in, killed my video. I got to know to put my phone on that status where I get no calls, but it's during my work time. So I get work phone calls all the time, and I had to cancel that call, which is probably a job, so I'm gonna call them back as soon as I finish this. So, where was I? I'm my pet loving. So, yes, it is a lifestyle now. So I love my dogs, and they have to be in the house, and that person's gonna have to love them the same way. All right. Snorers. Yes, people who snore. And there was a lot of subject I put on the fence. I mean, I at first I had stuff like bedtime. People going to bedtime at a certain time. If they go early, they go late, or they wake up early, or they wake up early, or wake up late. And I don't think that's a lifestyle. I think that is something that can be worked out. I also took off hot and cold. Women like it hot, men like it cold. And whether we believe it or not, that is a big problem in relationships. But it's not a lifestyle. I think you can cope with it. I think you can compromise. I had education on here as well. You know, someone who's highly educated and someone who never went to college or not even completed high school. I don't think that's a lifestyle. And I think there are plenty of educated people who never went to college and can hold just as well of a conversation with someone who got a PhD. So I took them off the list. That's not a lifestyle. I kept snoring on there because there are people who don't care. So if you're a snorer who don't care, and don't care that your mate is up at night having to listen to it, then that will be a problem. If you don't recognize it's a problem or don't care, that means you don't respect that person. So I'm going to leave that on the list. I'm not necessarily that's the lifestyle. I think it's more than something that you can't get through. If you can't sleep next to that person because they snore and they're not doing anything to correct the problem, then it's over. All right, last thing I put on the list, I put laziness. And I think this goes along with snoring. Because if someone is you can be an introvert and an extrovert, and you could easily get along. I'm more of an introvert, but I like being with extroverts. So I like to see them have fun, even though I'm not the biggest rah-rah person in the world. So to me, it works out for me. But someone who is lazy, and that person is a go-getter, that go-getter is always going to want that lazy person to do more. And if that lazy person is not willing to do anything, it's not going to work. So there's my list, my own personal list. And again, it wasn't about trying to pass judgments. So here are my Bible verses. Deuteronomy 31:6. Be strong and courageous. Do not fear or be in dread of them. For it is the Lord our God who goes with you. He will not leave you or forsake you. Proverbs 3:5-6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make straight your paths. And finally, James 4:7. Submit yourself therefore to God, resist the devil, and he will flee from you. All right, guys, have a blessed week. I will see you on next Monday. And again, if you have something to say, let me know. If you got a topic, let me know. If you want to sit down and have an interview with me, let me know. All right, guys.